This week on Jambar TV, we'll be talking about the Board of Trustees meeting and possible faculty cuts. Then we'll discuss the issues students are currently having with Blackboard. We'll also talk about the football team and their trip to Lexington.
Welcome into Jambar TV. I'm Austin Caroline.
And I'm Elizabeth Koss. Youngstown State University's Board of Trustees met on September 21st and outlined what may be in YSU's future. I visited the meeting and got the latest information. Big questions were answered on Wednesday when the Board of Trustees passed every resolution they had on their agenda. Tackling the elephant in the room was the resolution regarding a replacement for President Trussell, whose term as president ends on February 1st. Trussell, who announced his retirement back in June, talked about some of his hopes with a new interim president.
An interim president can come from within. It can come sometimes like the associate governing boards commission has some presidents sometimes that can serve as interims. So it can come from within or outside. My hopes would be that an interim could get named prior to that so that I could spend a little bit of time handing off some of the things that we're working on. So I'm sure it'll be sometime between now and I hope the next board meeting.
Other resolutions that were adopted were confirming a voluntary separation and retirement package to be offered for faculty, and the recognition of the Division of Workforce Education and Innovation. Chair for the board, John Jackybeck, said there are benefits to the designation of the division.
If we want industry to come in this area, we've got to show companies that we can provide the workforce, we can educate the workforce. Not only we need the people here, but we need to educate them. So this is going to be not only important now, but going for many, many years into the future. We have some big name companies that moved in, Altium, Foxconn, and so forth, but we want more companies to come in, and even some of the smaller companies. And this new division is going to, but will continue to provide the needs that we need for the community to thrive. So.
I'll send things over to Austin in the studio with more on retrenchment.
Retrenchment was a hot topic at the Board of Trustees meeting, as Betty said. A voluntary separation agreement was agreed upon and adopted by the board. The separation was made in collaboration with the faculty union, the YSU OEA. Mark Vopat, the union president, said the union knew about the incoming cuts to faculty, but not to what extent.
The union was only aware that the administration was planning on making cuts or retrenching faculty. We didn't know which programs or departments were going to be affected. So the only thing we knew is that they had intentions to make cuts.
"11 programs were highlighted as areas for reevaluation of faculty. The amount of departments expected to see faculty let go came as a surprise to Vopat.
It's a surprise to see that they're cutting. It's also a surprise to me that 2 years in a row of cuts and retrenchments that they're doing, and yet no one is looking at the bigger budget.
The next Board of Trustees meeting is scheduled for December 9th.
Last Friday, YSU celebrated Constitution Day by holding a lecture in the Rossi Room at Kilcawley Center, followed by games and a voter registration drive. Amy Crawford, chair of the Communications Department, lectured on the First Amendment and YSU's free speech policy.
Students have a constitutional right to free speech. Youngstown State University is committed to giving students broad latitude to speak, write, listen, challenge, learn, and discuss.
YSU's chapter of Turning Point USA tabled at the event. Austin Brown, president of Turning Point YSU, discussed some of the things they focus on.
That's one of the major things that we do as a group. We want to, give out literature and things like that, centered around like America and freedom and stuff like that. And we do register people to vote at all of our tables, so I figured this will be a good place to come to do it.
If students would like to know more about YSU's policy on free speech, you can visit the YSU Student Affairs website.
If you were downtown last Saturday, people were everywhere, from Oktoberfest to an event at Penguin City Brewery. There was certainly something abuzz, but the main event was at the Cavelli Center.
Market Street, Front Street, Champion Street, and Walnut Street were flooded with people in downtown Youngstown on September 17th for a chance to see the former president, Donald Trump. The 45th president visited the valley to back Senate candidate J.D. Vance. With tons of people, vendors lined the sidewalks for the opportunity to sell merchandise. One vendor, Brian Bates, delighted in the crowd.
I follow Trump around. I go to all of his rallies. It's a pretty amazing sight. When I first got on the circuit in 2016, I couldn't believe how crazy it is. And every rally I've been to, it's 15,000 plus people.
But despite the excitement from some of the crowd, other people weren't necessarily happy with the rally. Werner Lang, a former professor of sociology at the Youngstown State University, was at a counter-protest located on Market Street.
We have a saying right on top of the board there that says, "A nation cannot outlive justice. Where law ends, tyranny begins." Well, this former president is totally lawless. His movement is absolutely tyrannical, and we've got to stop it before it goes any further.
Trump's next stop will be in Wilmington, North Carolina. Reporting for the Jambar, I'm Elizabeth Koss. I know it was windy on my walk into the office today, but the sun was still shining. But to see if that weather continues, let's throw things over to Cheyenne Gibbons with our weekly weather.
We're seeing a dramatic drop in temperatures as this is our first official weekend of fall. The start of the weekend will be perfect to get into the fall spirit with outdoor activities such as pumpkin picking.
The communication department is much more than media or delivering a speech. The YSU Communication Department offers programs in telecommunication, journalism, and communication studies. We inspire creativity. We encourage each student's passion. We explore new and advanced technologies that connect the human race. The communication programs at YSU ensure that every student is prepared and experienced for the outside workforce, for life after YSU. Join the Jambar and find your voice when you tell the next big story. Become a host of Rookery Radio and gain hands-on experience, or get involved with TV productions like Light the Wick, Penguin Rundown, and Jambar TV. YSU's communication department is much more than a department, an education, or a degree. It's a home for passionate individuals, for students to find and pursue what they love.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud. You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Hello and welcome back to Jambar TV. I'm Cheyenne Gibbons and this is your weekly weather outlook. Like I said before break, this weekend will be great for outdoor fall activities. But today we're going to see a few clouds throughout the day along with high, cool wind speeds. By tonight we'll see more clouds, but those wind speeds will slow down significantly. Saturday we'll see a lot of cloud coverage throughout the day, but the chance for rain is low. Saturday night will be cloudy with a small chance for rain, and Sunday will be cloudy as well, and we'll see rain towards the end of the day. Sunday night we'll see a couple showers throughout the night. Now let's take a look at my 4-day forecast. Today the high will be a chill 61 with no chance for rain. We'll see the low drop to 44. Saturday will be our nicest day with a high of 65 and a low of 52, so make sure to take advantage of this nice fall weather. Sunday, the high will be 67, but those showers will limit outdoor activities. The low drops to 51. Monday, the high is 61 with showers throughout the day. Make sure to unpack that umbrella for classes. The low drops to 48. That's it for your weekly weather forecast, but you'll want to stay tuned because Krista Ritz will cover the future of Kilcawley Center and Banned Books Week on campus.
The feeling when my hands are on the piano, it's become comforting. It's somewhere that I can express myself. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is playing music. YSU is allowing me to take what I love and turn it into a career and do it every single day of my life. I'm Alyssa and I'm YN proud.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
Growing up, I love figuring out how things work, putting things together. I love being able to come up with an idea, design it, just the whole process of creating things. I go to school here at Youngstown State and my passion is 3D design. I chose YSU because all the equipment, the research being done here, it's like a playground for me. I'm Alex and I'm YN proud.
Hey kid, you wanna try some exercise?
Wait, what? What's going on right now?
Yeah, man, exercise.
I don't know. I don't know if I should even be talking to you right now.
It's got lots of benefits.
Okay.
The benefits of exercise include increased levels of energy, higher quality of sleep, better muscle and bone strength, improved memory, and clearer skin.
Welcome back to Jambar TV. I'm Krista Ritz. YSU's Kilcawley Center plans to change in the coming years. Joy Pacabla Byers, Associate Vice President of Student Experience, explained why Kilcawley was chosen for this change.
We had a committee made up of students, faculty, and staff that met weekly, monthly, toured 4 different universities, did a lot of research to figure out what our students needed. We had focus groups, we had some informal, put stickers on posters, tell us what you like, surveys that went out, and really gathered a lot of information to figure out what we currently need on campus right now.
Included in the renovations is a smaller square footage of the building. John Young, Executive Director of Student Experience, explained this decision and its importance.
And even though we're looking at a smaller square footage, we feel that we can better utilize the space. There's a lot of pieces of the building that kind of been added on over the years. So the east end of the building was the original part, and then we added on in the 70s as well as in the 80s, and then the rec center. With that being said, there's duplicate, dining rooms as well as a lot of corridors and hallways that are underutilized in spaces. So the new design is going to allow for, I think, a better flow and better use of the smaller square footage.
Byers also mentioned hopes for the student union to have its own website. This will give students updates and provide a space for them to leave feedback. It has been just a few weeks into the semester and students are experiencing technical issues with Blackboard. Students have complained about failed assignment submissions, website crashes, and problems with downloading content. Associate Director Sharon Zembauer said students should check the Wi-Fi and use a Google Chrome or Firefox browser. If problems persist, Zembauer says the IT service desk can help.
There's a lot of different things that come into play. A, is it a laptop? B, is it a tablet? Are they trying to use the Blackboard app? So there's a lot of different things that it could be. And again, without seeing it specifically. So again, I would just have them stop by the service desk. We are more than glad to assist.
For online assistance, go to the technology support page on YSU's website. Lamar Guilford has been part of YSU's staff for 17 years. He currently works as a site manager for Core Facility Services, which does janitorial work at YSU. Last April, he started his own mobile laundromat business, Mr. Mars's Wash and Dry. The idea came to him in a dream.
I had a dream that I was doing something to help out with something for the pandemic. So my dream was to push to figure out what can I do here? What can I do here to be able to help the world out? I wanted to be different. So I had to figure out real hard and think real hard, what would be different in the world and is actually helping people with the pandemic. First thought in my mind, as of my dream, and the first thought was laundry.
He purchased a bus in Cleveland and optimized it with 2 washers, a dryer, a water tank, and some lounge chairs and TVs for customers while waiting for their wash. He explained his future ambitions for the business.
I'm hoping to achieve to be, nationwide and public, and branch off to different cities and states. And I'm hoping that, everybody, will, actually just like it. My biggest goal is to have contracts, to get more and more contracts so I could just branch off.
If you would like to contact Guilford about his business, you can email or call him. Shopping just got easier with the Yo app. This free local reward system lets users earn discounts for supporting local businesses. Daniel Bancroft, program manager at the Economic Action Group, talked about how to get signed up and discussed all the app's benefits.
The app is really easy to work with, very easy to download by either scanning one of our QR codes on our signage or going to the App Store and looking up the Yo City app. And then once you download it, it's really great about taking you through the steps of getting the app, linking your card, and what each feature on the app does. There's so much out there to explore, so many different cultures that we have here, so many great restaurants, coffee shops, little retail shops. So it's great for really getting to know your community.
The Yo app supports 137 businesses in the Youngstown area. When you sign up, you get 5 free city bites to spend at any of the 25 redeeming locations. For more information, download the app and start shopping. This week, the Mogg Library is celebrating Banned Book Week by bringing awareness to censorship and its impact on the community.
To bring to light the aspect of censorship in libraries and making sure that people are aware of the challenges and essentially trying to take away collections in public, school, university, pretty much any library that's out there. But there has been a large increase in banned book challenges that are going on nationally.
Students can participate in Banned Book Week by playing Banned Book Bingo or guessing the Banned Book Challenge. After the break, Cameron Stubbs will bring us the latest in sports, so stay tuned.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Hey kid, you wanna try some exercise?
Wait, what? What's going on right now?
Yeah, man, exercise.
I don't know. I don't know if I should even be talking to you right now.
It's got lots of benefits.
Okay.
The benefits of exercise include increased levels of energy, higher quality of sleep, better muscle and bone strength, improved memory, and clearer skin.
Growing up, I love figuring out how things work, putting things together. I love being able to come up with an idea, design it, just the whole process of creating things. I go to school here at Youngstown State and my passion is 3D design. I chose YSU because All the equipment, the research being done here, it's like a playground for me. I'm Alex, and I'm why I'm proud.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education, and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Welcome back to Jambar TV. I'm Cameron Stubbs. The football team's perfect season came to an end when they faced off against the number 9 ranked team in the country. Executive producer Kyle Wills has the weekend recap.
The Youngstown State football team made the trip to Lexington, Kentucky to take on the Kentucky Wildcats September 17th here at Kroger Stadium.
The Penguins continued their impressive run-stuffing ability as they held Kentucky to under 3 yards per carry. The Wildcats managed 103 yards on 36 rushing attempts. Youngstown State forced 2 interceptions and 4 sacks, but allowed 377 yards on 27 for 35 through the air. The Wildcats also converted 6 of their 10 third-down conversions. Sophomore Dylan Woodkey helped lead the defense with 7 total tackles, including 3.5 tackles for loss and a sack. Despite getting multiple stops on defense, Woodkey said the team needs to put its focus ahead.
Man, we just got to keep going. We can't point fingers. We can't look at the office and do that. We just got to keep going, keep grinding. I mean, we can't let up a touchdown right before half. I feel like that was our biggest downfall.
The offense struggled to get anything going as it gained less than 200 yards of total offense. Senior Jaleel McLaughlin rushed for under 100 yards for the first time this season as he only mustered 36 yards on 10 attempts. Sophomore Demetri Crenshaw couldn't find many open receivers as he only completed 7 passes for 120 yards, along with an interception. Youngstown State would fall 31-0. Head coach Doug Phillips said the Wildcats were a challenge to face, but he was happy with how hard the team played.
If there's going to be, when I turn the film on tomorrow, there's going to be some great things I see. You know, are we there yet, guys? We're not close. We got 3 games in. We got to sit down now, assess, debrief, see who we are as a football team, what can our players do, and get ready for league play.
The football team will be back in action October 1st when they take on North Dakota State at 2 p.m. For Jambar TV, I'm Kyle Wills.
The volleyball team has been in a slump since returning home. I have more on the women's recent matches. The Youngstown State volleyball team took on 2 local rivals as they made a trip to the University of Akron, then came home to host Kent State University. Against the Zips, the Penguins swept Akron in 3 sets for the second time in matchup history. Sophomore Paula Gershing led the Penguins to their 3rd straight win with 21 kills. Her 21 kills are the most in a 3-set match for the Penguins since 2006. Freshman Abby Householder recorded her 2nd double-double of her career with 10 kills and 11 digs. This win was Youngstown State's 3rd in a row in 6 of the season, tying their win total from last year. Head coach Alini Scott commented on how it feels to have this kind of success this early in the season.
Feels great. I think overall this non-conference season was really productive for us, and I'm happy with the growth we showed. I'm happy with the team that we've become since we started, and I think this loss and yesterday's win, all of it really prepared us for what's to come next week.
Against the Golden Flashes, the Penguins fell in 5 sets. Gershing and Householder both finished with double-doubles as Gershing had a match-high 24 kills. Senior Josie Borum contributed with her 2nd triple-double of the season with 10 kills, 28 assists, and 10 digs. The team was unable to keep the win streak going, but Gershing is excited for what is to come in conference play.
It feels really, really good. Like, it's so amazing how much we changed from last year, and it's so much more, well, not more, but like it's so much fun to play with this team.
Kicking off Horizon League play was a matchup against Cleveland State that the Penguins lost in 5 sets. Gershing made more history as she had 25 kills and 24 digs, the 2nd 2020 game by a Penguin in the past 15 years. Borum posted her 2nd straight triple-double with 11 kills, 29 assists, and 12 digs. Householder also added 29 digs to the team's effort. Next up, the Penguins will travel to Wisconsin today to take on the University of Milwaukee in the Kloch Center and Pavilion. Catch this game on ESPN Plus or follow along on YSUsports.com. The Youngstown State men's tennis team headed to Nashville, Tennessee to compete in the Belmont Hidden Duels hosted by Belmont University Friday, September 16th through Sunday, September 18th. On Saturday, YSU fell to Belmont University in singles matches with 2 wins coming from sophomore Clement Mangai and senior Javi Pla. In doubles matches, the defending Horizon League champions could not get over the hump and lost all 4 of their matches to the Bruins. The Gwins turned things around against Tennessee Tech University, winning 3 of 4 doubles matches as the teams of junior David Alvarez Moreno, sophomore Harry Fausas, senior Laurentiu Monicescu, junior Azier Peña Ibanez, Pla, and Mangai led the charge in securing the victories. In the singles matches, Moreno, Mangai, and Fausas were able to secure individual wins for the Penguins. On the final day of the competition, September 18th, Youngstown State faced off against Vanderbilt University and Lipscomb University, where 4 Penguins walked away with wins in singles matches. In the doubles, the Penguins split with Vandy and Lipscomb as Javier Fausas and Montesquieu and senior Will Everett walked away with wins. Mangai said there's room to grow following the first tournament.
Obviously, I'm happy with that achievement last season, but it was mainly because of the whole team spirit and the whole vibe, you know, on the court, everyone's supporting each other.
The men's tennis team is back in action at the ITA All-American Champions in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Saturday, October 1st. The Youngstown State's women's soccer team continued their fall season in Horizon League play on Sunday, September 18th against Wright State University. It was a battle of defense as the game between the Penguins and Raiders was scoreless for over an hour. Wright State got on the board at the 70th minute when another goal 6 minutes later. The final score was 2-0. Here's what head coach Brian Schrum said about the defeat.
Goals were a product of just little mistakes, and when little mistakes come about, you know, at this level, they can be the difference between a win and a loss.
The Penguins continued conference play against Detroit Mercy September 22nd. For news and highlights, visit YSUsports.com. The soccer team will be back in action at home Sunday, September 25th against Milwaukee at 1 p.m. Now that's all for soccer. Now let's kick it over to Cheyenne Gibbons for a recap on weather.
Unfortunately, last Wednesday was probably our last nice day for the season, but Saturday will be a great opportunity to get out and soak up that sun.
All right, guys. Well, it's really good to feel that fall weather, and it feels like we're in football season already. Cameron, are they away this week?
They are away. They're at North Dakota State University, top team in the nation right now, so it's going to be a tough one.
A little bit worried about that, but the Penguins will be back after the week, I'm pretty sure. But thank you guys for joining us this week, and we'll see you again next week. As always, stay safe.
Support for Jambar TV is provided in part by the YSU Foundation and the Jane F. Lamb Charitable Foundation. Thank you.
The feeling when my hands are on the piano, it's become comforting. It's somewhere that I can express myself. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is playing music. YSU is allowing me to take what I love and turn it into a career and do it every single day of my life. I'm Alyssa, and I'm Y and proud.
Growing up, I love figuring out how things work, putting things together. I love being able to come up with an idea, design it, just the whole process of creating things. I go to school here at Youngstown State, and my passion is 3D design. I chose YSU because all the equipment, the research being done here, it's like a playground for me. I'm Alex, and I'm Y and proud.